Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and the astonishing value of certain coins that might be lurking in your pockets or change jars. In particular, we are going to explore the incredible journey of the 1966 quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary coin that has made headlines in the numismatic community by fetching a staggering price of $785 million due to its errors and mistakes. Now, what could possibly make a quarter so valuable? To understand this, we need to peel back the layers of history, minting processes, and a series of fortunate accidents that rendered this particular coin a treasure beyond imagination. Minting coins is usually a precise and controlled process, but errors can occur at any stage, and in some cases, those errors can create opportunities for collectors and investors alike. In our deep dive today, we will examine the various types of errors associated with the 1966 quarter dollar, shedding light on why they hold such immense value. Now, first off, let's talk about the historical context surrounding the United States quarter dollar. The quarter has been in circulation since the late 18th century, but in 1965, a significant change occurred when the United States began to experiment with different metals for coinage due to the rising cost of silver. The quarter began to be minted with a copper-nickel alloy instead of the previously used silver, making the coins more affordable to produce. However, this transition was not without its hiccups, and as it turns out, the 1966 quarter dollar is a prime example of such hiccups manifesting in error coins. One of the most notable errors in this particular year involved a misalignment during the minting process, leading to what collectors term off-center strikes. An off-center strike means that the coin was not perfectly aligned when it was pressed by the coin die, resulting in a portion of the design being cut off. For the quarter dollar, this means that certain coins from 1966 exhibit a striking and eye-catching unevenness, with parts of notable features such as George Washington's profile and the quarter's traditional eagle design appearing to be missing or oddly positioned. This particular error not only makes the coin visually distinct, but also rare, as collectors and enthusiasts are keen to acquire any item that tells a unique story about its production. As we explore further into the 1966 quarter era coins, there are also examples of double dies, another category of mistake that could potentially drive the value up significantly. A double die occurs when the coin die is misaligned during the minting process, causing the image on the coin to appear double or ghosted. In the case of the 1966 quarter, collectors have found some examples where the details of the design are duplicated, creating an unusual visual marvel that coin enthusiasts covet. The combination of these striking errors piques the interest of collectors, as they not only appreciate the rarity but also the inherent story behind these misprints. Imagine finding a 1966 quarter in your pocket change and realizing it is a double die or exhibits an off-center strike. This could potentially fetch you hundreds of thousands of dollars in the right market, particularly when those errors are verified by reputable grading entities. You might be wondering, what factors contribute to this quarter's immense value of $785 million? It largely comes down to the rarity and demand in the collector's market. With each passing year, fewer error coins are available through circulation, as many have been pulled from circulation, hoarded, or destroyed, leading to a decline in their numbers. Additionally, as time progresses, the stories and the history behind coins become even more fascinating, attracting more collectors and investors into the fold. The stories behind rare coins can sometimes spark heated bidding wars at auctions, driving the prices to unprecedented heights. As more collectors become aware of the 1966 quarter dollar and its errors, interest drives demand, effectively making these pieces rare treasures. The allure of the 1966 quarter also stems from the story surrounding the coin itself. The mid-1960s were a tumultuous time in American history with cultural revolutions and significant changes in various sectors, including politics, music, and economics. Coins from this era serve as tangible artifacts that connect collectors to a pivotal moment in U.S. history. When collectors hold these coins, they are holding a piece of time that tells a story of American society in transition. The value of the quarter dollar can also be evaluated based on its grading condition. Coins are graded based on their physical condition, ranging from poor to mint condition, and this grading significantly affects their market value. For instance, a 1966 quarter dollar in pristine condition with clear striking error features, properly preserved, will be worth a lot more than one with noticeable wear and tear. Collectors and dealers often refer to grading standards set by professional numismatic organizations, which assess coins based on their aesthetics, rarity, and overall demand in the market. For the 1966 quarter, where even slight imperfections could substantially increase its value, this grading aspect is particularly important. The possibility of a coin being graded at the highest levels draws in more investors who understand the potential for high-reward investments in rare coins. Therefore, a well-preserved 1966 quarter dollar with significant errors could be auctioned off for astronomical prices, sometimes even reaching millions for the select few that meet ultimate grading criteria. Another contributing factor to the 1966 quarter dollar's valuation lies in the social dynamics of coin collecting. The culture of collecting coins is fueled by community interest, and the rich, interactive narrative that comes with acquiring rare coins enhances their desirability. The social aspect of sharing these discoveries among collectors via forums, social media, and auction platforms has created a vibrant marketplace where individuals share their finds and discuss the intricacies of error coins, none more so than the coveted 1966 quarter dollar. Communities dedicated to coin collecting play an essential role in fostering knowledge, appreciation, and ultimately the value of these coins, with members sharing tips on how to identify error coins, display them, and even sell them for a profit. As more people become aware of the value that can sit in their loose change, interest in coin collecting has surged, creating a larger market for error coins, especially those from the 1960s. The intersection of technology and coin collecting has also played its role in supporting the booming interest in rare coins. With the rise of online marketplaces, social media, and educational resources available at a click, collectors can easily learn about the 1966 quarter, identify valuable errors, and engage in buying and selling with potential buyers from across the globe. Therefore, a 1966 quarter dollar can now transcend its original face value, not just as currency but as a collector's item steeped in story and rarity. The broader economic climate affects the value of collectibles as well, with market trends pushing investments toward tangible assets during uncertain times. Rare coins often attract investors looking for alternative ways to diversify their portfolios and hedge against potential financial downturns. A rare coin, like the 1966 quarter dollar with its considerable errors, becomes even more desirable as a solid asset for security, leading to increased value. As gold and other commodities have fluctuated, rare coins have maintained a niche market that appeals to both hardcore collectors and casual investors. The world of rare coin collecting is filled with endless opportunities and discoveries, some might even say, a treasure hunt of sorts. The hunt for specific editions of error coins like the 1966 quarter dollar is akin to searching for hidden gems, and this thrill can drive someone to invest time and resources to locate and authenticate the right pieces. For enthusiasts, finding and preserving rare errors of historical significance is a passionate journey, turning an ordinary coin into an extraordinary investment. As we wrap up our exploration into the realm of the 1966 quarter dollar, we can see how errors and mistakes in coinage, such as off-center strikes and double dies, have transformed a simple quarter into a remarkable item of valuation, multiplying its worth exponentially. As the market remains dynamic and collectors constantly seek to uncover the next hidden treasure, it's not just about the coins, it's about the stories they tell, the journeys they've taken, and the legacy they leave behind. So next time you rummage through your change jar, keep an eagle eye on those quarters. You might just be sitting on a fortune worth millions. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this exploration into the world of rare coins, don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening content on collectibles that might just have a value you never expected. Happy collecting! Next! The 1970 D quarter dollar is an iconic example of how a simple mistake can transform a standard piece of currency into a rare collectible worth an astonishing $795 million, capturing the attention and excitement of coin collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. This specific quarter showcases the complex and often unpredictable world of minting, errors, and the ever-evolving marketplace of numismatics. The backdrop of the 1970 D quarter dollar is critical for understanding its transition from an ordinary coin to an extraordinary treasure. Minted in Denver during a period of significant change in American coinage, the 1970 D quarter emerged at a time when the United States was transitioning from a gold and silver standard to a fiat currency system, impacting the materials used in coin production. The quarter was produced from a clad composition of copper and nickel, deviating from the silver content that characterized earlier quarters, an economic decision aimed at keeping the cost of minting coins manageable. Yet, amid this significant shift in composition would arise a unique set of circumstances leading to the creation of error coins that would become highly sought after. Among the most notable errors appearing in the 1970 D quarter are the clipped planchette varieties, which occur when a portion of the metal disc is absent due to a misstep during the minting process. The process begins with large rolls of metal, which are blanked into round discs known as planchets. If the metal roll is improperly aligned when the planchette is being cut, a segment can be clipped away, resulting in quarters that feature missing portions of design or text. For some collectors, these clipped planchets represent the beauty of imperfection, allowing them to appreciate the unique characteristics that separate them from a flawless piece. The 1970 D quarter dollar has been known to present a variety of clipped planchette errors, and true rarities can command prices that soar into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the clip and the overall desirability of the coin. As collectors seek these out, the scarcity of high-quality examples with prominent clipped features contributes to their exponential rise in value, leading to the staggering $795 million associated with these coins. In addition to the clipped planchette errors, the 1970 D quarter also features the fascinating occurrence of off-center strikes, another type of error that can create visually stunning artifacts. An off-center strike results when the coin fails to align properly with the die during the minting process. Instead of receiving the full impression of the design, the quarter receives only a partial strike, leading to significant areas of the design being absent or misaligned. In the case of the 1970 D quarter, coin collectors might find examples where George Washington's profile appears to be partially missing, or where the lettering on the coin is incomplete, rendering these pieces both visually striking and significantly rare. Off-center strikes tell an important story about the manufacturing process. They serve as tangible reminders of the human element involved in coin production. Such mistakes lead to coins that, while originally unwanted during circulation, would prove to be treasures in the hands of collectors willing to pay substantial sums for these distinctive errors. The rarity of coins exhibiting prominent off-center strikes has driven the market demand, thereby elevating the value of the 1970 D quarter dollar and solidifying its position within numismatic history. Building further on the allure of the 1970 D quarter dollar are the fascinating double die errors, which have become a hallmark of collectible coinage and a source of excitement for many enthusiasts. Double die errors occur when a coin die is unintentionally restruck multiple times during the engraving process, causing the design on the coin to exhibit a doubled appearance. For the 1970 D quarter, double die examples showcase the intricacies of the minting process and the unpredictable outcomes involved. Collectors often find that the presence of a double die amplifies the desirability of a coin substantially, especially when the doubling is prominent in key elements of the design, such as the letters of E Pluribus Unum or the prominent profile of George Washington. The double die phenomenon highlights the artistic and technical aspects of coin production, transforming an ordinary quarter into a work of art, and one that has led to astronomical valuations. Furthermore, understanding the market dynamics and valuation process surrounding the 1970 D quarter is essential for grasping why these era coins have reached monumental prices. Collectors value rarity, and their demand for era coins is often driven by the realization that few examples exist in circulation, particularly those that exhibit the significant errors associated with the 1970 D quarter. In chronological terms, as the years pass, fewer of these era coins remain viable specimens. Many have been lost to time, damaged, or hoarded away within private collections, resulting in a dwindling supply that contributes to steep price increases. As the coin collecting community has grown and evolved, new generations of enthusiasts are becoming acutely aware of the potential windfalls that high-grade era coins represent. Thus, demand continues to surge for the 1970 D quarter dollar, reflecting the interconnected nature of rarity and value. Another crucial factor driving the value of the 1970 D quarter dollar is the process of professional grading. Coins are typically submitted for evaluation and authentication by established grading organizations, which assign grades based on the coin's condition and characteristics. The grading scale ranges from poor to perfect, known as mint state or MS levels, and the presence of errors significantly enhances a coin's potential grade. For example, error coins that exhibit significant clipped portions, off-center strikes, or prominent doubling often achieve higher grades due to their unique characteristics and rarity compared to standard coins. The expertise provided by professional graders lends credibility to error coins, boosting their desirability and, consequently, their market value. Coins assessed in near pristine condition with errors can command astronomical prices, contributing to the mind-boggling $795 million valuation associated with the 1970 D quarter dollar, particularly for pristine examples with well-defined striking errors and reputable provenance. Additionally, the overall enthusiasm for coin collecting has been amplified by the availability of online resources, social media platforms, and auction websites that have democratized access to information about era coins. The rise of these platforms has made it easier for collectors to share their findings, acquire knowledge about grading and valuations, and engage in vibrant discussions surrounding rare coins. The digital landscape creates a communal experience for both seasoned enthusiasts and newcomers to the hobby, generating increasing excitement over eras such as the 1970 D quarter dollar. As collectors share stories about the thrill of discovering era coins, creating personalized collections, and even participating in bidding wars, the cultural significance and monetary value of coins like the 1970 D quarter gain momentum, further driving up their worth among collectors and investors alike. Another intrinsic factor behind the unprecedented value of the 1970 D quarter is the stratification of the collectible market, where specific coins have acquired distinct market segments based on their attributes. Era coins, particularly from the 1960s and 1970s, have become a niche market within numismatics, attracting both serious collectors and casual investors looking for long-term assets that show potential for appreciation. As a result, quarters such as the 1970 D have drawn the interest of financial investors who see value in diversifying their portfolios with tangible assets. This intersection of coin collecting and investment principles has further defined the positioning of the 1970 D quarter dollar within the collectibles market, developing a narrative about its potential as a long-term store of value that can outperform traditional financial instruments. As the narrative around the 1970 D quarter dollar evolves, it becomes apparent that the value of this coin transcends its monetary face value. It encompasses historical significance, era uniqueness, cultural relevance, and the growing enthusiast base dedicated to its appreciation. The rarity of error coins combined with their unique stories creates an intricate tapestry interwoven with numismatic history, making the 1970 D-quarter a treasure not only in monetary worth but also in its role in the larger narrative of American currency. Perhaps one of the most alluring aspects of these coins is the thrill and excitement that come from the pursuit of a find, the chase of exceptional pieces that could be hiding in plain sight. A common quarter may be just a nickel or a dime away from being a miniature treasure, waiting for an eagle-eyed collector to recognize its potential. Many individuals have had the exhilarating experience of unearthing valuable error coins in their everyday change. A quick glance can turn a mundane moment into a significant discovery. As word of mouth and social media amplify stories of incredible finds, more people delve into the world of coin collecting, further driving the interest in coins like the 1970 D-quarter dollar and ensuring its place within popular culture. And so, as we come to the conclusion of our exploration into the fascinating world of the 1970 D-quarter dollar, we should marvel at how a simple minting accident can generate such monumental value. With a plethora of errors, ranging from clipped planches and off-center strikes to double dies, this misproduced coin encapsulates stories that resonate with collectors and investors alike, evoking a passion for numismatics and a fervent pursuit of rare artifacts. As the market continues to evolve, the rarity, influence of grading, and community dynamics surrounding error coins only enhance their standing in both collecting lore and financial provenance. The journey of the 1970 D-quarter dollar serves as a compelling reminder to keep an eye on our coins. It might just reveal an unexpected treasure worth millions waiting to be discovered. Keep an eye on your change, stay curious about the stories behind the coins you encounter, and you may just stumble upon your own extraordinary find that can spark a lifelong journey into the world of collecting. Next, the 1973 quarter dollar, a seemingly unremarkable piece of currency, has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, garnering an astonishing valuation of $780 million due to a series of rare errors and fascinating mistakes that have transcended it from mere pocket change to a sought-after collectible. To understand how a standard coin can achieve such an impressive financial status, we must delve into the broad context of its minting process and the unique attributes that set certain varieties apart from others. The year 1973 marked a significant period in American history, characterized by economic fluctuations and a transition in U.S. coinage spurred by changes in materials and production techniques. The quarter has a storied history, and the minting procedures employed were continually evolving, particularly as the economic landscape changed post-World War II. The late 1960s and early 1970s were years marked by rising inflation and increasing metal costs, resulting in the U.S. Mint altering the materials used in coin production and finding innovative ways to cut costs while maintaining the integrity of the currency. The 1973 quarter dollar was made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, reflecting the ongoing efforts to adapt to the fluctuating price of precious metals and maintain their circulation within the economy. The quest for efficiency during this period of transition meant that the possibility of errors was heightened, as new processes were implemented, and production volumes peaked. Errors in coinage can occur at any number of points in the minting process, and for the 1973 quarter dollar, several significant mistakes arose, each with its unique story and contribution to the overall value of the coin today. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1973 quarter dollar is the off-center strike, whereby the coin is misaligned during the striking process, leading to a portion of the design being cut off or misrepresented. This misalignment can occur if the planchette, a blank piece of metal used to create the coin, fails to be centered correctly beneath the coin dies when the striking force is applied. The beauty of off-center strikes lies in their visual appeal. They are immediately recognizable and can vary significantly in severity from one coin to another. For instance, a quarter that is only slightly off-center might exhibit a small portion of the design missing, while others can show large segments entirely absent, leading to intriguing examples that collectors desperately seek. The rarity of off-center strikes, particularly in high-quality condition, can command staggering prices in the marketplace, especially when they are graded by professional numismatic organizations. In the case of the 1973 quarter dollar, certain extreme off-center errors can transform an ordinary coin into a highly coveted collector's item. Additionally, many collectors are motivated by the stories these error coins tell. An off-center strike can provide a tangible connection to the intricacies of the minting process and the nuances of producing currency. Beyond off-center strikes, another captivating error category associated with the 1973 quarter dollar is the clipped planchette. A clipped planchette error occurs when the metal blank is improperly cut, resulting in a coin that features a part of the design missing due to the circular metal disc being incomplete at the time of striking. This error arises from a mechanical misalignment or operator error occurring in the coin production chain. Similar to off-center strikes, collectors find clipped planchette quarters to be visually striking and compelling in their uniqueness. The degree of clipping can vary widely, with some coins showing just a minor portion missing while others reveal a considerable cut that transforms the appearance and nature of the coin dramatically. Collectors value clipped planchets for their oddity and rarity. These variants are far fewer in circulation and often become a highlight in any serious collection. Rarity becomes a crucial element when appraising the dollar value of a coin, and the 1973 quarter dollar's clipped planchette errors can fetch impressive amounts depending on their condition and degree of clipping. Collectors who excel at error identification often seek these unique pieces with the hope of finding a gem that could elevate their collections and secure a notable return on investment. The 1973 quarter also showcases the potential for double die errors, which occur due to the misalignment of the coin die during the engraving process. Double die errors manifest when the design impresses multiple times or shows significant doubling of the features, creating an intriguing visual effect that can captivate collectors. For the 1973 quarter dollar, such errors might demonstrate pronounced doubling on the inscriptions or significant design elements like George Washington's profile and the heraldic eagle on the reverse. Double die errors can have a spectacular effect on the coin's appearance, leading to variations that collectors obsessively search for, passionately pursuing examples in better grades. The history of numismatics is rich with stories of double die coins that have transformed the industry, and the possibilities with the 1973 quarter dollar help cement its position in the hearts and minds of enthusiasts who avidly seek these exceptional artifacts. The confluence of rarity, history, and visual impact elevates the importance of the 1973 quarter dollar and showcases how errors can dramatically influence market values. To further contextualize the staggering valuation of $780 million tied to the 1973 quarter dollar, we must consider the fundamental principles of collector demand and the dynamics that dictate valuation within the numismatic marketplace. Collectors are known for being savvy and discerning, often paying a premium for coins that are deemed rare, significant, and visually compelling. The unique errors associated with the 1973 quarter dollar create an extensive landscape for exploration, where collectors are seeking out specific varieties with particular errors that enhance their desirability. With fewer coins available in circulation, especially those with notable errors, the prices for high-quality examples can soar. As collectors share experiences and discussion grow around error coins, the community-driven narrative exacerbates demand and elevates values even further, leading to the virtually astronomical price tag associated with the 1973 quarter dollar. An additional layer contributing to the valuation of the 1973 quarter dollar is the role of professional grading organizations, which assess and authenticate coins before they are brought to market. Grading plays an essential role in dictating a coin's desirability and absolute value, with the highest grade coins often commanding the most significant attention and prices. Coins with visible errors that are professionally graded and authenticated become focal points of discussion within the collector community and elevate their market status. High-graded 1973 quarters with prominent errors offer collectors security and confidence in their purchases, solidifying the relationship between value and era perfection. The investment community recognizes the potential for profitability presented by rare coins, making era pieces like the 1973 quarter dollar even more coveted by both collectors and investors alike, leading to higher price points due to increased demand. Reinforcing the cultural significance of coin collecting is the narrative of discovery that comes with exploring era coins like the 1973 quarter dollar. For many enthusiasts, activities often transcend merely investing. They become a quest for tangible pieces of history. Individuals frequently recount anecdotes of stumbling upon a rare era coin in the most unlikely of places, perhaps finding an off-center strike mingling with regular change or unearthing a double die in a pile of coins meant for vending machines. The thrill of the chase imbues the coin collecting hobby with an undeniable excitement, allowing coin enthusiasts to connect their finds to historical moments, cultural shifts, and even the mysteries that accompany the minting process. As word spreads within the collector community about the allure of finding era coins, interest grows exponentially, fostering a vibrant marketplace driven by individuals eager to participate in a shared passion. Beyond individual collectors, the collective pursuit of rare coins often leads to an expanding network of dealers, auction houses, and online marketplaces that provide earning opportunities and platforms for enthusiasts to engage with one another. Social media has rapidly changed the landscape of coin collecting, granting access to a wider audience eager to share tips, discoveries, and insights with one another. Enthusiasts flock to platforms dedicated to era coins and rare quarters, nurturing a sense of community and driving demand. Such engagement leads to rising values for era coins, exemplified by the 1973 quarter dollar, as collectors aspire to elevate their collections to encompass the most exciting and visually intriguing pieces available. Another significant aspect contributing to the astronomical value of the 1973 quarter dollar are historical factors surrounding its manufacture and release. Coins reflect the culture and economic conditions of their respective time periods, and the 1970s were marked by transitions in American society, influenced by political unrest, changes in currency valuation, and inflationary pressures. Collectors often gravitate toward coins that embody the stories of their times, where every error and mistake serves not only as a testimony to the minting process but also as a mirror to the historical context from which the coin emerged. The valuable attributes of these era coins then multiply in significance as collectors tie them to broader narratives that connect cultural and economic realities with personal experiences in coin discovery. In reinforcing the value of the 1973 quarter dollar, the intersection of rarity, demand, grading, community engagement, and historical context creates a rich tapestry of factors that elevate it within the numismatic world. Each element compounds on the next. The journey of the 1973 quarter dollar from a simple piece of currency to a collectible icon worth $780 million is a testament to the beauty of imperfection, reminding us that sometimes, the unexpected mistakes in life can lead to the greatest treasures. As we close our in-depth look at the 1973 quarter dollar, the lesson here resonates far beyond the sheer numerical value. What makes these era coins exceptional are the stories they hold, their capacity to connect people to history, and the continuous search for extraordinary pieces that create lasting memories, pleasure, and financial opportunities. Whether through personal discovery or the thrill of community camaraderie, the 1973 quarter dollar encapsulates the magic of numismatics, a treasure trove of history, culture, and unexpected rewards that can elevate everyday moments to extraordinary finds. The pursuit of these coins showcases the intersection of passion and profit, as the ever-evolving nature of the marketplace flourishes along with the dreams and pursuits of those captivated by the world of coins. Thus, the tale of the 1973 quarter dollar reminds us to remain vigilant and curious about the items we may encounter in our daily lives. You never know when you might just stumble upon a piece of history worthy of millions, bridging the past with the present. Happy hunting, and may your coin collecting journey be filled with discoveries that inspire you and fuel your passion for this timeless pursuit.